Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
I found the retainer, Cardinal Florius, who informed me that he had been having trouble acquiring information necessary for the census from the Dunmer Guild Aaron. Apparently, Guild Aaron had objected to being asked questions by an Imperial Enwa, and refused to speak with Cardinal. "29 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 134, Devis Terrano, a self-proclaimed scholar of Daedric artifacts in Tel Wada, asked me to bring him a weapon named the Soul Anchor from Bekashpatu's shrine. Ligrod Musar and Raydel have informed me that they are smuggling moon sugar, and have offered me a cut if I will help them to make the next delivery. I have promised my silence to Ligrod Musar and Raydel for 150 gold. I handed Alien Oberus 5 Quama eggs and he gave me 20 septims as a reward. Alien Oberus has asked me to go to the Dancing Jug in Ranyon-Ruhn and find Elmonder. He was sent to find an artifact but got badly injured and I need to heal him. 29 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 134, the residents of Ranyon-Ruhn seem dejected lately. Apparently the town has fallen on hard times due to the reduced income from the ebony mine. Master Mithras is getting increasingly worried about it, it seems. A citizen of Ranyon-Ruhn informed me that a census was indeed being taken and that Cardinal Florius, the retainer, had been seen dithering around outside Brüller Gildaren's house for the past few days. I have healed Elmonder and he is going to return to Alien Oberus to give him his report. I had better return too. I talked to Ferul Serene, a mage who resides in the Dancing Jug. He's grown accustomed to Hasilius Braun, but not enough to put up with him on a daily basis. Ferul does, however, feel pity for Braun and wishes to aid him. Although he doesn't know much about drunkards himself, he is certain that the bartender of the tavern, Alashikori, does. "29 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 134, Alashikori told me that to clear a drunken man's mind, I need to give him something that has the exact opposite effect of drinks. I gave Hasilius a potion to fortify his intelligence, which he accepted and drank right away. I hope it works." As soon as he drank the whole vial, I attempted to talk to him again, but he was out of control, cursing himself and shouting. Must have been the side effects Alisha warned me about. A few moments later, he fell on the floor, unconscious. I'd better consult the patrons here on what to do next. 30 Evening Star, 3rd Era 427. Day 135, Hasilius Braun should be awake by now. Perhaps he's in position to speak with me. Hasilius revealed his sad story, how he was once a brave soldier of the Imperial Legion and how he lost his wife and men in a mission. He has been drinking to forget ever since.
Okay, welcome back to the adventures of Xiaoyu and our friends. Currently in Ranyon-Ruhn, and we just
I found the retainer,
read from
Cardinal
Xiaoyu
Florius,
journal.
who informed me that he had been having trouble acquiring information necessary for the census from the Dunmer Guild Aaron. Apparently, Guild Aaron had objected to being asked questions by an Imperial Enwa, and refused to speak with Cardinal.
So after having done couple quests in Baloira, I think it's called, the village, the Imperial village, and I would have one quest to do in the Dedrick Ruin near Baloira. No, Baloira is yeah, the Imperial City. More a village than a city, but then we should have something to do in a Dedrick Ruin nearby. But currently we are in Ranyon-Ruhn, so maybe let's keep on doing the quests here. So after having cured from the drunkenness Casilius, we should look for his sword, I suppose. So we could try asking around, but I think maybe some vendor could have it.
What do you want of me, Outlander?
Oh, and I have some news about also the mods. This mod specifically, finally I managed to try to implement the mod with the new available message menu command, which is basically a more complete implementation of the usual menus that we can have in with the standard scripting. And this new Lua menu is allowing more than 9 buttons, so I can have more items here and more buttons, so we can choose also more targets, also a door, also other containers. So it's a little I think it's working a little better. And so also testing this new feature and other things for the companion mods. But this is not working. Yeah, there's some problem here because it was working, I'm sure about it.
Weren't they to you, friend?
I've broken something. Yeah. Okay. I need to fix
Isn't
it.
the Malagriad wonderful? Malagriad. The background. My trade. I'm a commoner just like my brother, Ruler Guild Aaron, but I don't work. My brother wants to look after me and give me a chance to keep in shape until I find a suitable husband. Ruler Guild Aaron. He's my brother. We live together in a house at the south side of the town. He always loved me and took care of me, never gave me a reason to complain. Latest rumors. Abolitionists.
So I'm looking for
It's the law of
information
Morrowind.
about
Slavery is legal. The Empire
who
doesn't
could
like
have
it,
that
but
sword.
the Emperor signed the arm.
Or maybe we just need to give back sword like that. Honestly, I don't remember because
I
I'm
could
not
kill that
playing
whore.
these quests
There's
since
someone watching it.
a lot
I
of
can tell.
time, so it's almost like they are new.
Come in, Breton. Potions, ingredients, apparatus, everything you need is here. It's good to know that not everyone listens to the slanders of that S-wit. Slander. It's that Sinsel Nedriem, over at the Dancing Jug. The little S-wit arrived here a few months ago and began telling the most outrageous lies, defaming both me and Nivasale Cassin. He's dreaming of driving us out of business and becoming the only potion seller in Ranyon-Ruhn, but we'll get our revenge sooner or later. Say, could you assist us and rid Ranyon-Ruhn of that impostor? You take a note in your journal under section Alchemical Slander.
Not sure about it, because we would better ask the other one how things are. But we don't have really alternatives, I think, with this quest, because if we say no, it's no. Not sure I like this way of I like to have always an option where you can say, I need to think about it. So let's see what happens.
I have no
Can
interest
we
in
still?
this. Please.
Okay, maybe
Shiar
we
Yumin,
can do it
your refusal
again.
will be the end of me.
If we have still the topic, we have still okay. Probably we can
Ranyon-Ruhn.
change
I've been in
idea.
this town. Someone in particular. Master Mithras. Master Mithras.
No, going
But I think
You're not like the
as
rest
a
of us.
general scheme for a quest, three answers is always better, because you can say yes, you can say no, or you can say I need to think about it. There are exceptions sometimes where you want a quest to just have two answers, yes or no, but most of the times.
Don't be shy, Outlander. We
Riverin.
don't bite. Or rather, in
An honor.
Telvanni territory, we only
How
bite
can I help you?
fools.
Background. I'm Gal. Little secret. I only wish I was skilled. Tell Iranian. It's
And
next to the
another
town,
thing
in
I
front of
changed
the
in the
east
mod
gate.
is
Don't disturb Master Mithras though,
I'm
unless you
testing
have something truly important to discuss.
some timings, some way to synchronize the eyes blinking, so the character we are talking to always have open eyes when the dialogue menu opens, so they don't talk
My
with closed eyes.
Oh,
It's not
I
easy,
wouldn't
but
want to describe the details of my trade.
I think
Not that
it's possible. And so so far I'm testing how many times we get talking with people with closed eyes. In theory, this new feature on the Smart Activate mode should prevent this happening so often, but it's not easy because you have to sync a lot of things. But technically now we can do that because there are options in MWSE commands that allow you to detect and change how things are
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
synchronized, mostly to detect the time when the eyes are closing. So you can calculate the next interval of time, so you are for sure out of the blinking eyes movement. This is the gist of it.
isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Malagriad.
And it seems to
The
work
Malagriad
mostly.
background. I'm Heka Guild Aaron, my trade.
So it is something like this option. Basically, when you have auto-facing enabled, which is the NPC which if the NPCs turn around, we will try to make the NPC face the player. There's also this option to try and fix the blinking eyes so they keep on staying open. Because it is something that really was bothering me, especially while zooming the NPC. It's a great thing, but you notice when they are closed eye even more. So okay, zoom now. Zoom. You can see. We talk. Let's see. Yeah.
Isn't
Open
the Malagry
eyes.
is wonderful?
Good. So she has no swords.
There's someone watching. I can tell.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Malagriad. The Malagriad is a region. I feel the same way. It's admire success. Background. Cobendelis. Services. Someone in particular. Master Mithras is the local Tellaranian. It's next to the town, in front of the little secret. Sea trolls. Ever heard of them? Local area. This part of Boethia is spy. Local economy.
I could kill that.
That's a timer. That will be needed, yeah. But also another nice thing is that when I go inside, my companions are no more
Go ahead.
teleported to the same exact point of the player, but are uniformly placed behind the player. And I think also this thing is great if you're playing with a lot of companions. Actually, I don't think many people will play with 6 or 7 companions like I'm doing now, but I'm testing this thing with a lot of companions, mostly because this way I can trigger problems more easily and basically testing the limits of possible situations. Also, it's fun to have so many companions. But as you can see, this is the new mod option of the mod, having more than a total of 9 possible buttons. So we are no more limited to 8 companions, 8 things to click. We can get more. And so, for instance, I can talk with.
Please join
If you're
me.
an investor in the mine, I'm the accountant you should speak to. If not, I don't know what you'd want here. Accountant. Yes, I'm the accountant, responsible for the money invested in that mine and its management. Mine. It's so wretched and unimportant that it doesn't even have a name. The mine. Just that. I'm in charge of the financial part. I run that hole in the cliff. It should at least be named after me.
Hello there,
Has a lot in mind.
Victor!
Or
Lots
for
of
his mind.
companions.
Or
And
something
now we
related
have
to
a
me,
super menu,
as
so you can
compensation
get
for my
even
wasted
more.
time.
But jokes apart, it's a very nice new menu function recently added to MWSE-Lua, and I think it is very useful because this way you you don't have uh, to worry about having enough buttons. Also, it works a little differently, so it is a little hard to understand how it works at the start compared to the previous version, but all in all it is even simpler once you have understood how to set it up. So really a good feature
Mine.
to make
It's so wretched and unimportant
new
that it doesn't
menus.
even have a name. The mine. Background. I'm Azariah Thelas, noble. Well, latest rumors. I do not care for such trivialities. Someone in particular. Master Mithras is the local Telvanni lord. Master Mithras. Master is what they call him here. He's no master for me. I'm a noble and he's having fun by humiliating me. That Telvanni believes that I never was a true noble because I've never worked. But that is nobility. To have others work for you. I demand that he replace me with someone and pay me instead of him. I am not a lowly worker. Tell a Ranyon. That's where
So he's not very happy about his work, it seems.
Ranyon-Ruhn Stockpile Ledger. This book shows a list of figures detailing how much ebony has been stored in the stockpile. It is all by Azariah's hand.
Do I care? Greetings to you. A pleasure to meet you.
Shiar Yunin. Any news on the census? Census. Well, you see. I'm having a bit of trouble dealing with one particular resident. Ruler Guild Aaron. He, well, just flat out refuses to even discuss anything with me. Just calls me a filthy Enwa and chases me out of his house. Listen, could you try and talk some sense into him?
I think there's a mod which is making companions possibly grab all the... It's not my mod though. My mod needs the player to alt activate the container, and then the companion will grab things. But if you want something automatic, I think there are other mods for that. I'm not sure. I think I've seen one recently for Open Morrowind, but there is also one for MWSE-Lua. I'm not very... I don't like that kind of automatic thing, because for me the fun is collecting things like seeing the plant which is disappearing, and that is one of the things that I worked a lot to make it work also when companions grab the plant. So it works also with the herbalist mod, so you see the changes to the plant also when companions grab things for you. And these mods doing things automatically, not sure they are doing something like that, because maybe they do, but it's not super simple to do that if it's done from the companions. But maybe I never played with them, so I don't know. Well, radius, it depends how it is implemented, because if you set enough delay, it usually is not a problem. Sometimes uh, some mods use that kind of grab all around every frame, and that maybe sometimes is not good, because especially if the mods use how is it called, the ray trace to detect the target. That done each frame may be a little heavy on the frame rate, but it depends on what you need to do. For instance, if you need to simulate detecting a tree and cutting a tree, maybe you have to do often enough. I don't say you need to do each frame, maybe every few frames. But if you need to grab ingredients all around, you don't need to do it so often. You can do every few seconds and grab a lot of ingredients anyway, because ingredients are everywhere all around. You don't need to detect exactly the collision point usually. I don't know, maybe it can be done in an efficient way, but there are limits on how often you can do the ray tracing. For instance, I have the mod, the footprint mods. Mod is very heavy on frame rate if you enable the footprints also for all the creatures, and so you have to make some compromises about it. You have to limit the radius, or you have to limit the maximum number of things you can process as you start having things not working very well, or you have some frame rate impact. But it depends. If you have parameters to tweak, then you can usually get a good result. But cannot do miracles because the game is very old, and also these are things that, regardless of the engine, are very costly to do. Even modern games not do not even try doing certain things like the footprints and things like that. I've seen a lot of games that don't even try doing this kind of details because they are usually not so easy to implement in a very efficient way. So maybe there are other kinds of visual effects. Basically, what cannot be done from a shader usually is not present even in modern games. But things like, for instance, the rain effect on puddles of water, those things that can be done with shaders, those are more common in modern games. I think also Open Morrowind has a shader like that. We still miss one with MGE, a shader with the rain puddles, things like that. Okay, we are in the way to the Strider platform. And it depends on the project, because there are projects that are super detailed and you have a great degree of...
I am never too busy for a good talk.
personalization. You can choose the details you want to see. Those are great. But personally, I like also things from uh, smaller companies. I'm enjoying a lot nowadays a game called uh, uh, Black Geyser, I think, which is basically a tribute to Baldur's Gate 1 because it reminds it of Baldur's Gate 1 very much, and I like it even if certain effects are not uh, so advanced like games from bigger companies.
I thought I heard something.
True introspection of Telvanni nobility and educational tract and a warning by indolent Lormain.
Please join me.
Hey? What? This isn't to do with that damned census, is it?
But I'm really
What?
thinking about it.
I'm
The
not
level
telling you
of
anything.
power
Get in
that
now.
we have reached
Now get
with
out of here. You take a note in your journal under section House Telvanni, Census in Ranyon-Ruhn.
the level of detail and power that we have reached with the MWSE-Lua is great because I don't think that many engines let you mod the blinking eyes of a character. Not so easy. We can reach details in the animation that are really low level.
Goodbye.
So I think that we should already have mods like move the stool, move the chair and sit down there, something like that. I think that tweaking the mod, how is it called? The perfect placement mod by Chan. You could also make it move some furniture, maybe a limited part of the furniture, chairs, stools, and things like that, and then we could grab the NPC animation and make something more realistic. Technically, it is already half done. So the next mod, something like that.
Ruler Guild Aaron refused to answer my questions, and demanded that I leave his house. I'll have to get the information from some other source. Perhaps his neighbors?
And we have more parts of the quest. So, for instance, what I'm doing here is doing array tracing every now and then, I think about a second. And if I detect some meshes related to the fire, I activate the script, the necessity of more standard scripting for that item. So it's a sort of integration between standard mods and where standard scripting cannot work or is not implemented in the same mod, you can do something like
I am
that.
never too busy for a good talk.
So it works also with mods that are
Welcome to our house.
not set
Traveler.
up to work with
What can we do for you?
with necessities.
I feel the same way. It's admire success. My trade. I'm a commoner. I do anything for a living. Census. Ruler Guild Aaron. He's a miner. I think he earns about 20 drakes a day. You take a note in your journal under section House Telvani, Census in Ranyon-Ruhn. Upon questioning his neighbors, I found out that Ruler Guild Aaron was a worker at the mine, and earned roughly 20. Ah, superb. Another filthy NY in our house. Does my incompetent husband not know how to lock a door? Background. I'm the unfortunate wife of Arthel, Varana Eindari. Happy to know? Unfortunate wife. Yes, Breton, that's me. Just how can I enjoy my marriage when I have a husband who just welcomes anyone who wanders in here?
She's not
Don't
fun.
you NWAS have any decency? If you can't afford a room, go sleep outside, and don't bother us. My trade. Why would you ask? I bet you believe I'm a publican or something. Well, latest rumors. Last time I saw Mannery Guild Aaron, she was roaming the streets. Her brother works like a goer and all she does is walk around. I shall honor our
This
friendship too.
woman is terrible.
Impressive.
Welcome to
These
our
clothes
house,
suit you well.
traveler. What can we do for you?
Kill your wife, maybe? Okay. Oh,
Seeking home, the autobiography of an orc, volume the 7th by Argal Gromuk, and so my newfound friends became scattered in the midst of an imperial ambush. I dashed west, weighed down only by the sword I'd stolen.
so I don't think that
Upon questioning his
the idea of learning spell instead of getting statistic point improvement is not bad, but the spells are so useless that no, I don't know. I would have used maybe some better spells. Oh, let's go down and see.
I'm all yours. Please go ahead.
Nice amulet.
Hello there, Shiar Yunin, and welcome to the Strider's Wake. Whether you're a fresh face in town, or you're on your way out, why not sit down and enjoy a nice cool Mazdi? Mazdi. Mazdi is a local beer brewed from fermented salt rice. Cheap, plentiful, and invigorating, this beverage is very popular, despite its dulling effect of wit and judgment.
I'm not sure about
Colts are
those
willing to feel
spells
dumb and weak-willed,
because
so long
I
as they
never
feel really
played
strong.
a mod which is allowing you to really enjoy House Daggett and get ranks inside. Maybe there are possibilities. I know there are, I think, 3 big mods about joining the 6,000. Maybe some of them are adding something like that.
No, sorry. No such room here. I only serve drinks and food. If you want to rest your head, go see Alicia Corey up at the Dancing Jug.
Well, we can
I shall honor our friendship too.
see what she's selling. We can use some of these. And she has also wine from Zero Deal. I've seen a post recently on the Morrowind Reddit about one player who was looking for mods to roleplay to join the Six Houses, and it was an interesting post because it was talking about these mods. I'm not experienced with them because I have one installed, but it's mostly giving some battle spells to the actual vampires, not really changing much. Also, I don't think I would enjoy joining the faction because usually I play the other side, but it could be interesting. I know that there are some. So let's buy this one.
Thank you. Please come again.
So in theory, I should not be able to see the name until I drink it. Yeah, we don't know. Now we know.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Background. My name is Brulerun. Brulerun Overrun. Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
Okay, selling things, but we don't need them. So let's take a look.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
So testing with
Those boots are ruined.
6, 7. How many?
Welcome, Shiar Yunin. I'm Milora Seal-Noth. I shall honor our friendship too. Admire success. Destination.
We have also
I can take you
things
to
to
Telwada and
do.
Helnum. Scenic travel. My Silt Strider can take you to Telwada, Baal Oira, and Helnum.
Let's go to Talwada.
Telwada.
No, go ahead. You're not like the rest of those fools.
Yeah, it works. I have fixed also one positioning problem. I think now it works better.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Maybe I should relax the distance of the warping around of the creature companions, because Well, she's also over encumbered probably. That ruin over there is probably where we should look for an artifact. I don't remember who gave the question. Ooh, look at this, I like this view.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
And I love this thing about MWSE that each time I manage to update my computer, I see I see things better, and I discover more nicer views, get more scenic mods. If I remember the first videos about the Strider mods that I had for this area of Tiny Rebuild, it was much less detailed.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Scenic travel. My Silt Strider can take you from Tel Wada to Baal Oira and Ranyon-Ruhn. What about a scenic trip?
So, don't think we want to go to Baal Oira.
Never mind.
There's one there.
The magic mud crab.
There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Latest rumors. I hear another one of the Imperial's caravans was attacked recently. Malagriad. The Malagriad is a region of green plains and rolling.
I'm strolling
These clothes
around,
suit you well.
checking,
Have you learned anything about Ninari's secret?
but so far no NPCs is showing me the closed eyes, so I'm very happy about it because it was something that's really.
Ninari's secret. Have you discovered Ninari's secret? No, I haven't.
Maybe we got a quest here somewhere else. Let's see if he's blinking the eyes.
I enforce both Telvanni
No,
customs
he's not
and Imperial
blinking
law.
anything.
Move along and
Sometimes
mind your manners.
you have no time.
I enforce both Telvanni
Yeah,
customs
open
and
eyes
Imperial law.
even behind
Move
the
along and
helmet.
mind your manners. Telvanni customs. Do not. Latest rumors. When the Imperials find Mistress Ruthra. Mistress Ruthra is our leader here in Tel Wada. Tel Wada. What business do you have in Tel Wada, Breton? This is the domain of Mistress.
Yeah, they blink. Problem is they get in the blinking position with the closed eyes right before opening the talk menu, usually, oftentimes. Let's see, half the time.
Maybe she's right.
And I'm trying to avoid this, so they always
Knight
start
of the Imperial
talking
Dragon.
with
Isn't
open
that
eyes, as you
wonderful?
can see. Normally, half of the times you start a conversation with an NPC, you have half probability, a little less probably, but about 20 or 25% probability they have closed eyes, because the animation of the head includes the lips moving and the eyes moving. So there are basically 4 steps: open mouth, open eyes, closed eyes. So one of these steps is the closed eyes, and it happens often that you start talking and they have closed eyes, and eyes stay closed for all the time you are talking with them. And this is something that I'm trying to fix.
Malagriad. The Malagriad is a region of green plains and rolling hills, cut in twain by the Boswada River, and pierced by Boethia's spine. The cities of
So
fire
that's
walk.
mostly what I'm testing, talking with a lot of them, not for real
Knight of the Imperial
questing
Dragon,
reason.
how may I serve you?
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Background. I'm Oleneza Winnell, and I run this establishment. What do you think of the magic mud crab? Shiar Yunin. Thank you. Please come. Larer Arantamo, Armorer.
Okay, let's try this one too.
Impressive. These clothes suit you well.
Good day, stranger. Do you need the services of a Therionet? Scenic travel. You can take a river strider from Tel Wada to Malagrihad, near Ranyon-Ruhn, or to Boethian Mountains near Baldron. What about a scenic trip?
Let's try this one.
Malagrihad.
So what I want to see here is how they... Oh, okay, they are still staying this way. I need to fix this because it's not bad from a certain point of view, because they are positioned in a good way for the carrying. But problem is when you look around, they in third person view they move in this silly way, so I must make them group similarly to the Strider version, because this V is good when they are not moving, but then it is just silly, so need to fix this. Naturally this is an extreme example because you will never play with all these followers, but just test things. In theory, there should be blinking eyes for the Tyrion out also. Let's see, yeah. And one of the most advanced things in the scripting of the River Strider is that every now and then they can spread their wings and get more speed using the wings like a sort of sail. And so we are back to Ranyon-Ruhn from the river point of view.
This is going to be fun.
Maybe some weapon is having some incomplete animation, or maybe the creature, I don't know, trying to use. But usually this kind of
Knight of the Imperial
missing
I don't
How
think
may
we've
I
been
serve you?
introduced.
animation
Outlander.
are not
I'm
a
Aaron
problem.
I shall honor
You can
our
just click
friendship too.
OK. Thanks for telling me, and then
Admire success.
you can keep
Scenic
playing.
travel. You can take a
I
river
don't
strider
remember,
from
but
Ranyon-Ruhn to
probably
Telwada and Boethian Boet.
this next step is near the next. Oh, we are hit this one that disappeared right before the collision. This is not very advanced, but you know, Morrowind scripting, you can do real miracles, or better, it could be possible, but it will require to make much longer scripts, and I was already at the limit. So didn't think about making some smarter things that making disappear the colliding thing. And it doesn't always work also. There's another big Telvanni city on the river, not far from the docks we are going to, that I like very much. I don't remember the name, but it is one of my preferred Telvanni cities in this part of Ranyon Rebuild. Yeah, that formation, roof formation, is not really good when you turn your view around in third-person view. Not good. Better to just group them like in the slider. Should be not far. Over there. We have a real squad of companions here.
Knight of the Imperial Dragon, how may I serve you?
And this is an Italian joke.
Good day.
The name
stranger.
of this
Do
NPC
you need the
means
services of Ethereonet?
in
My river
English.
strider can
I
bring
try
you
to
to many
translate. It's
destinations
not so
across rivers
easy,
or
but
seas.
basically rowing less, something like that.
Local area.
But
The
it
road to
sounds
Lithuania is
very
right beyond that big rock arch to the northeast. If you
very
follow the
dark
Sorolida
elfish,
River to the south
remarkable
and turn
man.
left at the waterfalls, you should soon see the Lobular village on Lake Boethia. Background. I am Rimavomeno, scenic travel. You can take a river strider
Okay,
to
so we can go
Malaguhad
back to
near
Teluada
Ranyon-Ruhn, or to Telwada. What about a scenic
basically
trip?
to Ranyon-Ruhn, but
Never mind.
from here we are not far from the big city I was talking about, and I think this way we should be able to see it. Yeah, over there. And honestly, I have recently played a little the Elder Scrolls Online, basically mostly to visit Morrowind area, and our MWSE game looks even better.
Lithuanese.
Ah, Lotanis. Or Lotanis.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
Not bad.
Someone in particular. Local economy. The local economy is based mainly upon traditional Lithuanese. Lithanese is built on the Nebet Bay itself. Apart from Baal Jernix Manor, carved into the mountain, nearly all of it is built over the water. It's a tremendous display of Telvanni ingenuity, don't you think, Shiar Yunin?
And this is the reason probably why I like this city probably more than the other one. It is because it is built over the water. It reminds me of Venice from a certain point of view. This is much darker.
May each day greet you warmly,
These Dunmer
friend.
may not be the friendliest, but their drinks sure are good. I feel the same way. It's been some time now for me. Admire success. Latest rumors. I hear they caught another couple of slaves trying to Lithanese. Lithanese is built on the Nebet Bay itself. Apart from Baal Jernix Manor, carved little advice. Watch out not to
I am never too busy for a good talk. Go ahead.
I'm not interested
I'm
in
listening.
talking right now, Breton. Goodbye. Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Latest rumors. There's not...
They are not really giving you a quest each time you talk with them. These are the rooms. Ah, look at this. I hope they are not planning to completely redo this city, because I think it has a lot of charm. Oh, what happens here? Oh, a white rat.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
Oh, there are more, but this one. This
I
one.
see you dead.
I was thinking it was not aggressive, but not really. Maybe this is some infested house. Someone somewhere will have a quest for this. She's not talking. Why? Oh, there's a bug here. And probably I know. will take a note about this thing because else I will forget technical things, but right. The door was downstairs.
No, go ahead. You're not like the rest of those fools.
Okay, now I will try to activate right the moment that they have closed eyes. See what that's not easy because it is a fast thing. Okay,
I enforce both Telvanni customs and imperial law.
it
Move
works.
along and latest rumors. I've got a job to do.
Oh, so this way we can reach the other strange manor. This is a strange one. Carved into a mountain. Rather unique setting for a Telvanni archmage or mage, I don't know. But you still have to fly there. There are no traditional stairs. You still have to reach the place by levitation.
Great Dathila Dearling.
Where's that slave? Here not long ago.
What do you think of Lithanese? Breton? Lithanese?
I like it.
Yes, we have. I feel the same way.
I
It's
want
been
a
some
house
time
here.
now for me. Admire success. Little secret. Someone in particular. Local economy. The local economy is based mainly upon traditional Dunmer trades and the skill of the local craftsman.
Okay, I want a new quest.
shops
Give
and
me a quest.
This is a wondrous
Maybe I
encounter.
must talk
Welcome.
with the boss.
That's unusual.
Oh, he sells enchanted things.
You
I
flatter
could
me with
kill
your
that
attention,
ghoul.
Outlander.
Those boots are ruined.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
Yeah, it is. Oh,
Tel Vairine. Tel Vairine belongs to Master Vairine, and it stands in the city of Alt Bozera, just south of Lake Boethia. Latest rumors. I hear Baal Jernik is angry because he didn't get a seat on the Parliament of Bugs. He was annoyed that the Parliament picked Mistress Eldale over him. Parliament of Bugs.
oh.
The Parliament of
We
Bugs is
could
the
also go
traditional
there
name of
because
the
I don't
Telvanni
think
Council at Port
I am
Telvannis.
yet a member.
Few people still use this name nowadays. The Bugs of the Parliament are Nevril Omain, mouth for Master Mithras of Tel Ranyon, Arith Morvain, Mouth for Mistress Rithra of Tel Wada, Nethan Marys. Mouth for Mistress Farina of Tel Oren.
Okay, all mouths.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
Yeah, it is.
An honor, to be sure.
Quite a place this, isn't it? It's carved into the very rock of the hillside. Services. Lithanese is mainly a craft town, so you will find quite a few services here. The open-air market sells all manner of things. A red guard named Eric and the Dunmer Livlo Indalen both sell armor and weapons. Sivine Ondin sells books of all types. Drolin Omothan and Midian are the local alchemist and healer, respectively. Merlader the clothier also has a shop here. You can also get Riverstrider travel services to Tel Wada and Port Telvanese, if you have a mind to go. Specific place. This is Lithanese you're standing in right now. Ranyon-Ruhn is a short way to the west. Just go west until you find the Sarauda, then follow the river upstream to Ranyon-Ruhn. From there, you can continue. I enforce both Telvanese customs and imperial law.
Okay, so want to go up. This is to go out. Let's see if we have some way to I don't remember how to reach the master of the...
It's never easy, is it?
Maybe you have to go from the outside. But I don't think so, because this is not a traditional Telvanni tower. Maybe... well, let's take a look from the outside. Yeah, it doesn't seem like that's the usual big tower. Well, the Magister has his place. It like everything is inside the hill, so maybe there are other ways for that. But anyway, let's take a look at this fascinating city on the water. Oh, there's also this super nice beach. Oh, Harry, you don't look good. Much better.
please join me.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
And if I recall correctly, this is not
I'd love to.
a bot going anywhere. You have to use the River Strider service for that, or that bot the other side. And as you can see, the footprints are already slowly fading away. And I think I have this. Oh, this way there's the market, the central market. Oh, we are also a little hungry.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Background. My name is Dron Solabar. I feel the same way. It's been some time now for me.
You are
Admire
a poor commoner,
success.
but you live in a
Latest
super
rumors.
nice little Galvani city. Not bad. And maybe we can find something to eat.
Knight of the Imperial Dragon, how may I serve you?
Narivaran, you honor me with your presence. I never thought I would live to see this day. I wonder if perhaps you could help me solve a little problem I'm having with a strange woman who has been around town as of late. Strange woman. I have been informed that a strange woman has been inquiring about me around town. She has not approached me directly and I know little about her, but would like you to find out her intentions, if you have time. Will you assist me in finding her and discussing whatever it is she wants? Yes, I'll help. Thank you. I have no idea where she may be hiding, but I haven't seen her around town. Perhaps you should ask other citizens if they know where she can be found. You take a note in your journal under section Temple Propaganda. Lithanese. This isn't a bad place to live. Lithanese has grown from a village into a town, over the past few years, while our status as a trading town keeps the drakes flowing in.
Excuse me, Sarah, but
Isn't the Malagriad
you're the
wonderful?
Nerevarine and a big
Background.
hero, and I don't really know
I'm
how
gonna
to
be
talk
left.
to important folk like
I'm
you.
just a commoner,
Except to say,
as is my husband.
thank you, Sarah, for everything.
All things alchemical. Looking for potions.
Closed eyes!
Resin.
Didn't work.
I have everything that you could want, made using ingredients. Using quality ingredients is key. Without a good starting point, how can a good result?
I could kill that Gwar.
Looking for
Those
potions,
boots are ruined.
Breton. I have everything that you could want, made using the finest ingredients. Ingredients. Using quality ingredients is key. Without a good starting point, how can a good result be obtained? Thank you. Please come again. Strange woman. The woman asking questions about Ansumavilleth. I know who you're talking about but have no idea where she is staying. I think I've seen her hanging
I'm
around
sorry,
near
maybe I have
Smithy.
the voice volume a little too high, but it was the first one with the blinking eye fix not working, so I was just a little upset. But, it was a matter of one fraction of seconds delay. I think it can be fixed. So all in all, not bad, because most of them were working, but this one still managed to close the eyes, which is what I'm fighting currently. Not fighting
I could kill
Dagotur,
that Ghoul.
not
His
fighting
boots are ruined.
Sandedra,
I'll
I'm
serve you
fighting
humbly, master.
the blinking
Whatever
eyes.
Breton. I have everything that you could want, made using the finest ingredients.
Okay, let's go this way. Something to eat here?
Merlater, clothier.
No. Okay, let's go down there. And this way, go back. Oh, food. I think this is the tavern we have been at the start, so let's. I want a mod
Please
where
join me.
I can grab the chair, move the chair, and sit down. So then we can eat. Like in Skyrim, I think one of the things that I liked most was that you could actually sit down and eat something. And then came the mods allowing your companions to do the same thing. It's something. No more hungry. There you go. Because I was stealing.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
Oh, strange
Knight
woman.
of the
Isn't the
Imperial
Malagriad
Dragon,
wonderful?
how may I serve
Strange
you?
woman. The woman asking questions about Ansumavilleth. I know who you're talking about, but I don't think she is staying here at the water's shadow.
The water shadow.
Don't be shy, Outlander. We don't bite. Or rather, in Telvanni territory, we only bite fools.
I'm Heibeshi, What brings you to our town? Strange woman. The woman asking questions about Ansumavillith. I know who you're talking about but have no idea where she is staying. I think I've seen her hanging around near Eric's smithy, though.
We have some hint finally. Eric's smithy. Where could Eric's smithy be?
I'm Yushinai. And you are? I shall honor our friendship too. That's privileged information. Admire success. Rishagiet. Strange woman. The woman asking quest.
Okay, we now know what we need in theory. Move away, please. Thank you. Here. The market. Not a smith.
Need I call the gods?
I'm Adrin Sealith, a spell sword in the service of House Telvanni. House Telvanni. We Telvanni are the greatest of sorcerers, and we have the independence of...
Your actions precede you, Master. I've heard good things about you.
Yeah, I know that's a city mod, but I like a mod that allow you to move the chairs before trying to sit.
What
Because
do you want of me,
usually
Outlander?
chairs are
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
too near the tables, and you can't really sit there.
Background. I'm in the field of pawnbroking, and business is good.
So it would be nice a mod that allow you to go in the back of a chair or in the back of a stool and grab the stool, move it where you want it to be, and then you
Don't be
can
shy,
sit.
Outlander. We don't bite.
I think
Or
that
rather
would be the
Telvanni
better way, because this way you can move the chair or the stool where you see that that enough space for it.
Lithanese.
And then we have the matter of adding the animation that is working with that kind of chair, maybe a little difficult, but not impossible, because there are not so many kind of chairs available. Could be something that could be tweaked.
Knight of the Imperial Dragon, how may I serve you?
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Strange woman. The woman...
Okay, we must find the smithy if we want to get some more hints of, and this is the market on the water. Look at this, very very nice. I don't know, I like this city a lot. If I have to choose where you want a house in the time rebuilt area, I would choose probably this city, at least in this region. And from here we
Yes,
could take
How do you do?
River Striders or a bot, depending on where we want to go.
What are you looking for in Lithanese? Enchanted Blade. Destination. I can take you to Alt-Bozera and Gos-Adrith. Keep in mind, the only boat off Gos-Adrith gets you back here.
The Bazaar. So Alt Bazaar, I think it is the city on the lake.
Please join me.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Destination. If you want to go to Tel Wada, Alt-Bozera, or Port Telvanese comfortably and for a fair price, climb atop my Strider. Port Telvanese. It is the largest mushroom city, the heart of Telvanese political, economical, and magical power. The port hosts many river striders, and it is easy to find one bound for the destinations of Lithanese, Tel Wada, Gos-Adrith, or the Sadis Plantation.
Not sure if I am already a member of the mainland Albania, because I don't remember if this version of Time Rebuild had still a division between the mainland factions, and probably not. Let me check. Also, I have this new mod, which is a very simple little mod, basically just making character information just in one column, because this way you can add mods adding new basically new details and put them in this scroller, so this way there's no real limit in theory. If the mod is adding things here, in theory it should work, because the other mods doing something like this, basically the original layout is much larger, but you have this area that usually is not used for anything, or it is used for something, but then when you add new mods adding more skills or things like that, sometimes the area is not used. So I did just these simple things, just one column, and using the scroller. So for my setup it works well because I have everything here. Yeah, it's on the Nexus. But let's see, I am member of Great House Delvani, or already Archmagister, but I don't think I am a member of the mainland faction, or maybe I am, but I need also to go and talk with the parliament there, so I want to also go there. But I don't remember if we can reach by boat that other city, and then from there we can take a boat also to Port Albanese. Not sure. I don't remember much. But let's try it.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Scenic travel. You can take a river port.
And I think the plans for look at the clouds over there, not bad. The plans for this city is to replace all this city. Everywhere in this region is to replace completely the the River Strider with bows, probably. I don't know, because I don't think they are introducing new creatures for transport. Maybe they want to use Sea Strider for this. Could be, but I don't think that you can use Sea Strider to
I heard
reach
something.
Port Alvanis. Maybe everything would be by boat. But with the less companions, it works like a group. Maybe I have a limit, NPCs limit to increase. That's the reason of the V formation, because now it's working like it should. I have my companions in the correct position, grouped around the player. So this way it works good enough, even when you are turning around in first person. Maybe I need to increase the limit number of the... Oh, now look at this. The River Strider is spreading the wings, so we have we are going faster now, preparing for the big trip in the open sea to reach Port Alvanis. Well, not in the open sea, because the River Strider doesn't go in the open sea. It tries always to follow the coast, but that's a big sea here. Oh, rain again. We can see some dreamer ruins in the distance. Wow. I think the latest update of every area is planning to have with a bigger size. From a certain point of view, it is better, but all in all, I think that she being a little small has more advantages, because this way she is less interfering with the positioning and so on, because the creatures tend to have a longer size. I don't know how to say it, but they are harder to accommodate. She has a long tail and so on. So maybe just a little small like this. She's cute. Anyway, we are in Port Alvanis port. Port Alvanis port. Which is not so small. There are plenty of possible
Port Telvanese.
I'd serve you humbly, Master.
I am
Whatever your
MWSE-Lua,
desire.
the Prefect of Hospitality for the city of Port Telvanese. I do not suppose an outlander would come here for idle chatter about the latest rumors. Whatever your motive, be aware that you will need hospitality papers to do anything in this city.
And guess what? We are
Latest rumors. The Parliament has
Okay.
brought in new rules on income reports
now
and
let's
taxes.
buy the
Svrth Tellies. I have no idea where the traveling priest
not
is
sure
right now.
we need that because we
No
are
doubt
already
he is inciting
members.
trouble with the commoners wherever he... Local area.
In theory,
This
we are
is one
members.
isle, the largest of
Archmagister
the Telvanni Isles who have shores.
of House Telvanni
What
already,
do
so
you ask of me, Archmagister?
in theory,
Rilvindril. Archmagister Drill of how the
we
Empire.
should not need
Telvanni
the
Mounts.
papers or
The
whatever.
Mount Svrth Tellies. I have no idea where the traveling priest is right now. No doubt he is inciting trouble
Yeah,
with the
I
latest
was meaning
rumors.
the update
I
of
hear
the
Arder
bot.
Salvendu is back at the
How is
market
it
again.
called?
He is probably here to take
OAB.
advantage of the latest tax cuts that the Parliament of Bugs has brought in.
OOAB. Let me. Where is she? I lost every area. She's down there.
Rith Ulikna.
I feel absolutely great. Don't worry, Shiar Yunin. Health is at Ari's belt. When I was tracking,
I don't remember a house. It is called. Probably just OAAB Winged Twilight, something like that, and the name of the mod. But I read that the update will probably have her with the bigger size, with the normal size. So from a certain point of view, it would make more believable to have her carry a lot of things and fight like she's able to fight, but I like her a little small. It's cute.
what brings you to Port Telvanese? Port Telvanese. RA's here has business in this city. Latest
So I'm
rumors.
assuming I don't need the hospitality papers or of whatever, because I'm already Talvani Archmagister. So in theory, no need for that. Maybe I need to get more darkening here. Ah, it was disabled.
So strange this place, far from them.
Okay, so assuming I don't need the
You
papers,
flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
let's go out. Okay, so if I recall correctly, the Parliament of Bargs should be this side of the city, which is pretty big, probably the biggest city, Talvani city in the game. But I'm very happy with my current frame rate because it's not bad for this city. I remember the first time I visited this city with previous PCs, it was not so good. So modern computers can play these super big cities pretty good. I don't have a bad computer now, but it is not even one of the most powerful around nowadays, so I think this game, this city, which was one of having big frame rate problems some years ago, it's perfectly playable nowadays. Oh, this is super dark now.
Well. Impressive.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Malagriad.
So basically I have enabled this mod. This is a very unique mod because it is my replacer for the various how they call the true light and darkness darkening part, because lights are still managed by the lights mods, but the darkening of the interiors is managed by this mod, which is very simple in concept. It just darken things, the interior light, the interior setting, light setting, and the problem is that other mods do it like a percent of the various colors, but this way you don't the proportion of the colors is not correct to look like the proper darkening. You have to use some rather complicated formulas to translate this kind of darkening from what you see in the Photoshop and what you're getting. Basically, I have used the same code that Hamchan used to implement his light control in his mods, and added here just to do the darkening percent. So in theory the lighting is the light balance is respected much more than the other mods doing a similar thing, just applying the percent directly to the free color components. And so all in all, this mod is simple in concept, but it is doing this kind of thing a little better than the others, and that's what I'm using to make things a little darker in the interiors. But we can tweak it a little, use a little less. Depends on what mods you're using. But this way the lights are a little more realistic, because some candles usually don't really make a super bright light.
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful?
Maybe a little too much compared with the previous. And when you go outside, you have a moment that you are sort of
Am I supposed to get
how can I say it in English? Basically, the sunlight is making you blind for a couple of seconds.
I see this lamp
I don't
sits
remember where the
You know,
Parliament
it's
of Bugs is. I think it was. I have a feeling this NPC is waiting for us to talk.
I'd serve you
This is
humbly,
Port
master,
Telvanese,
whatever your
Brethren.
desire.
Port Telvanese. Port Telvanese is one of the last true cities of Morrowind. Latest rumors. The Parliament has brought in new rules on
Oh, over there, I see it. And also this one.
A warm welcome to you.
Okay. Let's see if he's turning around. Not really.
Hello, Shiar Yunin. The latest rumors. I hear that the Parliament has pushed the temple away from here yet again. Svrth Tellies. I think I heard a guard complain about him being up on the skyway somewhere, preaching about the temple.
Okay, let's try and reach the Parliament of Bugs over there. Maybe we can talk with this Dark Elf first.
Plina Seald
Oh.
Sir Pule. Henananti Se Hlanath Gaesa Sir Pule. Plina Sethe Karat Meru.
Could
Shilhaven
you
Se Jalan.
repeat?
I only speak the old language. It is beneath me to speak a different language. I would normally not speak to you, but I need your help.
How can I know this? Maybe as a Talvani Archmagister, I learned it in some.
Juoker Nichas Jolifki's own? How can I help you? Anda Se Hlaras Gan Indora.
Okay, I have no idea where I learned this, but good thing.
Has Eras Se Sharath Meru Al Maladas Anizan Hasal Naraith. Shilkaras Hassels.
Yes, and the darkening mod is
I am
on
a
Nexus,
merchant
I
of House
think.
Indoril. I came here to arrange the purchase of several Silt Striders and was to return to Almalexia via a scroll of recall. However, my scroll appears to have been lost. Will you find one for me?
So I didn't remember this quest. Maybe it's a quest that's been added during some update, and I did not play it before.
Sire, yes. Karas Hasselsier Avenue, K Dag SSC Drina. Almasti, Joro he shanth dan. My scroll was lost at the avenue, where I slept last night. Thank you, return when you have one.
Lost in translation.
I met a merchant from House Indoril who will only speak in the native Dunmer language. Fortunately I am knowledgeable in this language.
Ah, okay.
He claims that he has lost the scroll of recall he was to use to return to Almalexia. He has asked that I find him a scroll of recall. Perhaps I should look around the avenue where he stayed last night. If nothing else I can probably purchase one at a shop in Port Telvanese.
Okay, so we should have a scroll of recall, if any could work. Scroll of link step, which is the same thing but with the different name, so not the right one. You're meaning this thing? Your journal? 1,200 many days, but it depends a lot on what kind of time scale you use, because if you use a low time scale, more realistic time scale, usually you have time to do a lot of things compared to the normal game time scale, which is 30, so you have not so much time to do things. If you lower the time scale, I play with 6 or 8 usually, you have much more time, much more daytime to do things, so basically more pages in less days. For instance, I have about 4 months and I have already done a lot of things, so it depends mostly on the time scale. Okay, let's see if I have a scroll. I should have one. Because I don't need them, but maybe I have some in some. Oh, I have also a scroll container, I think. This one.
Zealous Ti Hasal Naraith? Have you the scroll of recall? Sire, yes. Almas Ti. Karam Melis Hamiro Ase Nirante. Thank you, here is a reward for your troubles. You take a note in your journal under section Lost in Translation. 15 gold has been added to your inventory. Gurn's Ring of Fire has been added to your inventory. Scroll of Leak Step has been removed from your inventory. Goodbye.
And he used the scroll to teleport to Let's see how believable is this thing. He told us that uh, he was going to go back to Almalexia from here using an intervention scroll. Let's see how believable this thing is. Because we have a mod that does just that. We have a mod for everything. Not really, but this one I've made this one especially for this reason, because I don't know, I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have some mod installed that is basically linking some guild service, teleporting mages guild like teleportation services with some interior and exterior locations, and making this thing is sort of making a short circuit of usual intervention destination. That's the reason why, in my opinion, Bethesda did not use standard guild guides to make the player reach Moonhold, not for other reason, but to avoid this problem, miscalculating the distances between location, because this link with the Moonhold interiors was causing problem calculating these things on the fly. So for this reason they used dialogue to teleport the player to Moonhold directly from the dialogue result using a standard scripting command instead of using the guild guides, which are using a different mechanic, which is basically like loading doors. But all the mods around, some of them for sure will use instead some direct door-like teleportation to link some interiors, and so what happens is that sometimes you use this intervention spells and you don't go where you think you're going in some exterior nearby, but you just get teleported directly to Moonhold because there are these kind of links. And specifically I think it is because the city of Almalexia is linked, the exterior is linked some way with the tribunal part of the Moonhold interior part. But basically the reason could be this, but in practice I had this problem that I did not always have the expected destination for intervention spells, and so I had this idea to make a mod using MWSE-Lua, calculating on the fly the destination and telling you if you have enough mysticism to figure it, or if you had already visited the destination place. And so this is what I'm using here, so I can know my destination before going there, and I know if I use Anshivi intervention I will go to Ranyon-Ruhn. If I use divine intervention I will go to Elim. So not really believable that you reach directly Almalexia from here, because there are some intervention destination nearby. So maybe if you do it from some interior, I'm not sure about it. But anyway, a nice quest. Luckily we had already the proper scroll. But I had a target already, which is to reach the Parliament of Bugs, and I'm lost again. Okay, so that is a big...
This is going to be fun.
My companions are roasting wasps. Okay, lost the Parliament of Bugs again. How big this thing? I need to look at the map. Okay, so I came from here. Oh, maybe I need to go this way. That way you go out. Let's go this way. This way you go out to the west. But honestly, I like, the thing I like most is to get lost in these big places.
Now where did I put that?
Kolben Raggies, clothier.
Hail, friend.
What brings you to Port Telvanese, Breton? Background. I am Geldii. Though I am not greatly skilled, I serve the wizard lords of this city as best I can. Svrth Teles. I saw him just a short while ago. Get up onto the skyway and then head east. He's wearing some dirty brown robes, and prattles on about the temple. You'd think a man of his age would need to breathe more.
He's going outside. Okay. I'm a lost, so I will fly a little. Also to see the the upper part of the city. And yeah, oh, okay, I have it already.
Need I call the gods?
This is Port
You are a
Telvanese,
god.
Outlander. What bring Port Telvanese? Port Telvanese is one of the last true cities of Morrowind, Svrth-Teles.
Okay, so this place should be where you can talk with the Telvanni mouse.
If I catch him again, he won't get off with a walk.
Okay. This, I was thinking, it's strange that there's a stair going somewhere here. Yes, it is.
Narivaran. An honor. How can I help you?
I think if we find a silver, no silver swords. I don't know where I'm going. Oh, in the vaults. Telvanni vaults. Wow. The never-ending Telvanni vaults. Look at this. Uh-oh.
Narivaran. An honor. How can I help you? This is Port Telvanese, Outlander.
Old ways are the best way. Too many travelers forget their manners.
This is Port Telvanese, Outlander. Little advice. If you want to really explore this city, you will need to be able to levitate.
Oxfire, good night.
Some parts can't be reached if you aren't able to.
Let me check the time also here, because I didn't really look at it. So these are the vaults. Pretty interesting.
If I catch him again, he won't get off of the wall. I don't like it, but orders are orders.
Rock crystals. So a nice place to loot in theory, but we are Spelvani, we don't want to loot things in this place. Also because I think there should be a way to reach the big spherical room where the bunny mouse are. Maybe there's a door. I think I hit some of the magisters, or how they are called. Look at, they are up there.
Probably nothing.
So we must levitate.
Crate the fearless.
There's someone watching me. I can tell. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance.
I believe your current chores include one of my own devising. You were to deliver the seeds of the desert siren to
We
Mistress
have already
Lua,
visited
if
the
I'm not
place.
mistaken. Deliver the seeds. Have you delivered the desert siren seeds to Mistress Verna yet?
Not
Not
really,
yet,
sorry.
but
I
I will
don't
soon.
even remember what the quest is.
I have
Okay,
no
so
doubt
I
that
already
you will.
visited this place in the past. Already got some quests, but never
Council.
tried to.
I sit on the council, Mistress Verena. Background. I am Nethan Marys. Join House Telvanni.
Yeah.
You are the Archmagister of House Tel.
Thank Thank you for reminding us.
No, go ahead.
Have
You're
you
not like the
delivered the
rest of us.
dispatch to Mistress
Ooh,
Eldale?
yeah. Okay, I think
Dispatch
we
to
have
Mistress
already
Eldale.
all of the quests here, but I forgot. Don't even know if I have the...
No, go ahead. You're not like
Have
the
you
rest of
helped
those
that foolish
fools.
retainer deal with the census? Nin? Census. So, you found Cardell. Why did you not help him complete the census? Get back to Ranyon-Ruhn and help him complete his task. Nevril sighs. Sometimes I wonder why we do not employ stricter standards for our induction. Shores. Cryptic note. Thank you for delivering this message to me. I will decode it as quickly as I can. While waiting, you should kill Jocelyn Stoinles in Baeloira, as it is clear she is the agent of the Guild of Mages for whom the letter was intended. You take a note in your journal under section House Telvanni, a warning in Fire Watch. Encrypted message has been removed from your inventory. Advancement. You are the new Archmagister of House Telvanni. Boethia's spine. Background.
Okay, so this is related to the things in Baeloira.
I'd serve you humbly, master.
Have you rendezvoused
whatever
with the
your
agent
desire.
and obtained the report from Vardenfell? Report from Vardenfell. Well. Have you
Okay, I
rendezvoused?
don't remember this.
Have you rendezvoused with the agent in a
Must
Shores?
look in the journal.
It would be inappropriate for me to
things.
give the
Old ways are the best
Were
ways.
you able to gather those
Too many
ingredients for
travelers forget
ingredients
their
for
This
Lord
seems
Droll?
easy.
I'm afraid you do not yet have all that my master requires. Shores. It is not my place to instruct you. I
Oh,
have delivered the cryptic note to
no,
Nevril
no,
Lamaine.
no, no, not
She has
what I
told me to
was
give her
meaning
some
to do.
time to decode the message. She suggests that I kill the
Okay,
Mages
so-
Guild agent in
That's a problem here. There's a mod which is adding the one key shortcut to have all your companions attack a target, which is called usually the kill command. Problem is it is by default set to use the key, and if you are writing something and you press that key by mistake, it's not very good if you have friendly people around, because you have all your companions attacking immediately. You don't have time to turn around and avoid hitting, so you just have to reload if you don't want to ruin your relation with. So I think I will look for that mod and try if it can be set up with some less risky key, because the idea is good, but there is this little inconvenient when you use some standard letter shortcut key, because it's very easy to press it by mistake and causing big problems. Maybe the Alt key, if possible, could be a better idea. Let me check if I have the mod. So the mod has some kind of interface. I know it's a very old mod, so maybe not. Kill command, here it is. Oh, we can. Okay, perfect. So let's try Alt key. Perfect. A mod by Merlot usually include this little nice details. So so we are back here. Honestly, I think I have all the quests
I have given Gurn-Rithrin the scroll
in
of
the
recall,
journal.
and he has rewarded me for my efforts.
So maybe it's a matter of looking for them. Yeah, I have, as you can see, I have already got all these first level quests from the Parliament of Bugs here, and I just have to try and visit the places. And maybe get this kind of things. Seeds of the desert siren flower. But not sure if I have those seeds already. Anyway, these are quests not so main gate of Baramu. Okay, so reaching Baramu should not be super hard. Maybe try to do that one.
Probably
There's someone
nothing.
watching me.
No, we're going down here. So I want to take a look at the surroundings. Oh, wow. Ok, Barvamo. Oh, Helnim.
Rifurna.
Yes, Outlander, what may I do for you?
Let's see, from here maybe a strider.
Where would you like to go?
Isn't the Malagriad wonderful? Scenic travel. My Silt Strider can take you to Tel Wada, Baal Oira, and Helnum. Baal Oira. Baeloira.
What was that?
Do I drop the sweet roll or hand it over and come back later? Dunno. My pleasure, madam.
I see you are
Truly.
new to Baeloira, Outlander. It's a quiet town, but you'll find the locals friendly enough if you're polite. Looking to leave Baeloira? My vessel Baramu. You're actually interested? It's a tiny fishing village on the scenic travel. You can take a boat, Baramu.
We should be almost there.
have given Ranyon-Ruhn the scroll of recall, and he has rewarded me for my efforts. House tell
Okay, south of the main gate of Barbamu. Let's follow the road.
Juran. Devar oas kuer demidar yeglig arka. As Olifnian ist amaldog as arkag. Haha. How curious. Shiar Yunin, here is the report for Aerith Morvain. I'd love to stay and chat, but I really must be going. Julie Sin. Report from Vardenfell. Has been added to your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section House Telvani, a message from Varden. I have rendezvoused with the messenger from Vardenfell. She seemed quite surprised to be meeting me.
Okay. So we did this part of the quest. Now the bad part is coming back to the Parliament of Bugs.
This is going to be fun.
Take.
I'll see you dead.
I think they are all encumbered because we're using them mostly like beast or bottom while testing, but visit this little village also because probably like a lot of things with this version it will be nuked from existence in future version of Time Rebuild maybe, I don't know, but I know they have to rework this area a lot, so maybe not much will remain of this little very little village, but it has some kind of charm because it's very unique. But let's see if we have some recall spell that could be useful to go back to Ortelvanis. Not sure about it, but yeah, I have one because if I have visited the place to get the quest, probably I have prepared a recall spell for it. And we need to talk.
I have rendezvoused with the messenger from Vardenfell. She seemed quite surprised to be meeting me.
Aret Marvain.
Old ways are the best ways. Too many travelers forget their manners.
Old ways are the best ways. Too many travelers forget their manners. I'm very happy to make your acquaintance. How wonderful. Welcome, Outlander.
Your actions precede you, Master. I've heard good things about you.
Have you rendezvoused with the agent and obtained the report from Vardenfell? Report from Vardenfell. Thank you. Here is your payment. Now, I have more chores for you. Shiar Yunin. Report from Vardenfell. Has been removed from your inventory. 50 gold has been added to your inventory. You take a note in your journal under section Background. Advancement. You are the new Archmagister of House Telvanni.
So basically they are not giving us more quests because we are already Archmagisters a lot of time. Not sure about it, but maybe there's I don't know. So I think there's a special mod about advancement, so you can advance more slowly in the house and get more quests to get there, but maybe not, because I have other Telvanni mods also, and maybe all these quests make you reach a level that basically is cutting you from
You are the
some
Archmagister of House Telvanni.
But I will check if I have
Do I care?
that mod. But all in all, I think that
There's someone watching.
there were certain advantages in keeping the guilds separated, and also something that was more complicated. So all in all,
What's she doing here?
there is not a perfect way, because there are pros and cons.
I don't know. Maybe she's right.
But basically we finished at least this one, and I think I will stop here because long stream and late night also in Italy. Thanks for watching as usual, and hopefully see you next time. Bye bye.